A very good morning to you. We are coming to you live from the DSN Anaika ground. This is the third day of this tournament, the sixth MCA Fairfirst F Division 20 over league tournament. And today's match is between Pizza Hut and HNB Assurance. You can see the ground is beautiful. This DS ground. The weather is good. There we see that Pizza Hut taking on HNB Assurance in this 20 over game. So we have two games down for a day at its grounds, and we got Asanga with the two captains and the match referee for the toss. We'll, so there is just a few more talking about this tournament. This is the third day of this tournament. It started on the 15th, and yesterday we had the second day. Lots of good matches. And Asanga is down there with the captains and the match referee for the toss.
Thank you, Michael. Good morning, and we are here for the toss between HNB Assurance and Pizza Hut. We have the two captains. Along with me is Shalaka Tivanka from Pizza Hut, and we have Dulanjana Vijay from HNB Assurance, along with the match referee Manjula Silva. Tails is the call. Tails it is. මොකක්ද ඔයා කරන්න යන්නේ?
මුලින්ම පන්දුවට පහර දෙන්න වන්නේ. අද හොඳ අපි දිනුන මානසිකත්වයෙන් හිටියා. කලින් මැච් එක හොඳට කරලා තියෙනවා. මේ ප්‍රොජෙක්ට් ස්කෝර් එක 180 තමයි අපේ ටාගට් එක. කොහොම හරි අද මැච් එක දිනන්න ප්ලෑන් කරලා තියෙනවා.
සුබ පැතුම්.
Thank you.
දුලංජන මුලින් පන්දු යවන්න වෙනවා. මොනවද සැලසුම් කරන්නේ?
අපි තීරණය කරලා තිබු කොහොමද පන්දු යවන්න මුලින්ම අපි ගිය මැච් එකේ මුලින් පන්දුට පහර දුන්නා. ඉතින් අපිට ෆස්ට් රවුන්ඩ් එකේ අපේ කොහොමද ස්ට්‍රෙන්ත් ඇන්ඩ් වීක්නස් කියලා බලා ගන්න අපිට උවමනාවක් තිබ්බා. ඉතින් අපි බලාපොරොත්තු වුණේ අපිට හම්බුණා.
ලකුණු කීයකින් නවත්තන්න බලාපොරොත්තු වෙනවද?
ලකුණු 140ක 150ක් ඇතුළත අපිට නවත්ත ගන්න පුළුවන් නම් මම හිතන හොඳයි කියලා.
සුබ පැතුම්.
බොහොම ස්තුතියි.
That's the news from the center. Pizza Hut won the toss and they have elected to bat first.
So thank you, Asanga. That's the news from the center. Pizza Hut have won the toss and they have decided to bat first. Always runs on the board. There we say HNB Assurance. Dulanjana Vijay Singh, Abhishek Javira, Tasun Abevardhana, Isuru Sampath, Lairu Sitpriya, Milinda Sanjay Fernando, Pasindu Patup, Sangit Piris, Tariq Nazia, Tasis Manchanayaka, the royal captain from 2 years back, and Minindu Anupama Rajakarna. Pizza Hut, Shalaka Tivanka, Chamal Jayasuriya, Dulara Fernando, Gayana Karnanayaka, Isturuku Kumaranayaka. So there are two Kumaranayakas, Madhuka Disanayaka, Sachindu Vijay Singh, Sahan Dabare, Tanuj Lakshan, Tilin Sandeepa, and Yasas Menigoda. So these are the two teams. So they bought in HNB Assurance, bringing in Dasis Manchanayaka. Didn't play in that first game. This is a very good HNB Assurance side. Manchanayaka, if you know, Captain Royal in the about 2 years back, the last time Royal won the Royal Tomian. That's the points table. So HNB Assurance sitting pretty right on top with that first win, beating EB Creasy. They won one, and Pizza Hut also have won one. That was against Commercial Credit. So these two teams unbeaten. A chance for one to stay unbeaten, and one will have their first loss in this tournament. So that's the two umpires out there. I'll just give you the details of the match officials for today. It's Vasant Vanya Rachi and Sanduni Abe Vikrama, former cricketer. The standing umpires, and then we got to be some Manjula Silva as our match referee, and Bajira Kumara and Mahadev Fernando helping us out with the scoring. Players are also walking out, umpires out. So play will begin. So Around 9:45. It's coming to you live pictures from the DSN Nika grounds, brought to you by Sporty.lk. So both teams look pretty confident coming into these games unbeaten, playing a game each and winning. But looking at the teams, I would say Chinby Assurance may be slightly being favoured to win this game. They've got some good cricketers who have played for their schools. But cricket is a funny game. You'll never know who is about coming up. Triumphs on the day. Names wouldn't matter. The two openers walking out have their names in a bit. So looks like we'll see a spin to start off with from HNB Assurance. I think that's Isuru Sampath, if I'm not mistaken. Ball in hand. Yes, it's Isuru Sampath with ball in hand. Just waiting for the two batters' names to appear. Already about to begin. So left hand on strike and off spin to begin with straight away. Just give the feel for the moment. There's no slips to the left hand. Interesting to see. Thought they'll go on the attack, but there is a short third. A point covers. Extra cover. And then a very short catching extra cover. Then there is a long off. The one man down or thing. Then on the leg side, we have a square leg, a deep mid wicket, and a mid off. This one goes in there. This might be the first wicket. Yes, it is. Soft dismissal. Not what Pizza Hut would have needed. Isuru Sampath strikes. That was a gift of a wicket. Not sure what the batsman was thinking. Not even being able to have a look at what Isuru Sampath was bowling. There we see that replay again. It was tossed up, not a shot to be swept because it was not in that zone. But I think he had already made his mind up to play that shot before the ball was bowled. Premeditated. An easy catch for the bowler. Not a shot that you'll see opening batsman want to play straight away. The second delivery that he faced. That was Shalanka Tivanka. Not troubling the scorers. Oh, sorry. It's Gayana Karunanaika, the batsman who was out. And the skipper Shalaka Tivanka walking in. So left hand replacing a left hand. Nicely bowled again. Sandabare, former Josephian cricketer. No, wrapped on the pad, but really missing leg. That one given a lot of air. So the first runs on the board for Pizza Hut. The skipper getting the first runs on board. Was tossed up. Isuru Sampath showing that he has a variety of deliveries. He'll bowl one fast in. Toss one up. One will be a little bit slow. So that's experience so far. A brilliant over to start off with. Oh, there we go. This is why what I always say. You start off, you need a slip. I have no clue why you would start a game without a slip when you're looking to take wickets. We saw that easily. That would have been wicket number 2. The Dabare off the mark. Playing it very gently, playing for turn, not turning too much. That would have easily been 2 for 1. Now it's 1 down with the last with 2 for 2 runs. 2 for 1 after 1. Interesting. That's it. Panchanaika will open the bowling from the other. That's Sandabare for you. 1,074 runs, striking at 94. 750s and 100. 102 his best. So certainly can handle the bat from a former Josephian. Left arm spin from a Royal skipper, bowling to a Josephian opening bat. That's Manchanaka known for his all-round capabilities. 21 wickets. That one cut in there. Shot given with. And Dabare had no hesitation in cutting it, but couldn't keep it down. Lucky there was no fielders in that area. First runs of Manchanaka. Early days in the mercantile tournaments. That one again driven down the ground. There is a long off. Does the fielding. So now we got the skipper on strike. Manchanaka 21 wickets, 3 for 17 is best. Very good economy of 3.81. Pose it very slow. Shalak also. Machanaka goes short again, but this time cut straight to that field. Packed offside field here. There's a short third, pointer covers, extra covers, a short extra cover, and a long off on the offside. So 6 fielders. This one driven straightish again, just a single. End of the second over. Machanaka conceding 4, and it's 7 for 1 after 2. So Sampath continuing his second. Pulled a brilliant first over, just the 2 runs, picking up a wicket. That was a brain fade shot by the opener. This time Nanakara uses his feet. Sandabare uses his feet over the bowler's head into the boundary. So that's the first boundary of this innings and the first boundary for Dabare. He's trying to go straight but miscued it a bit. Might have had his heart in the mouth. He saw that fielder but went over him. This one in there, and yes, chipped in there, trying to made the mistake of trying to turn his bat towards the leg side, playing early. That's what happens when you try to play against the spin, or if you try to play too early. Chipped in there, and a very good diving catch there. There we see bat face turning, and a brilliant catch there by that fielder. It's 2 down now. Abare gone. Got a decent start, but it's now throwing it away. 11 for 2 in the third. Tanuja Lakshan walking in for the second wicket. So Isuru Sampath, basically the boy with the golden arm, is comes on the board, picks up a wicket. Told you he has that knack of bowling deliveries that you see him flighting it. Sometimes he'll dart it in. There we see Tanuja Lakshan 158. Average of 15 on the low side, but a decent strike rate, 94, 276 runs. There we see, sometimes you see his arm, but the ball comes out much slower than the arm speed. He's a crafty character, Isuru Sampath. There we see that one flighted, looking for that single, but quickly across. Brilliant over again. What a spell this is being. 2 overs, 2 for 6, and after 3, it's 11 for 2. So change in bowling. We see the skipper coming on, Dulanjan Wijayasekara. Plenty of experience there. Played cricket and rugby for Wesley College. Present rugby coach of St. Joseph's College, Dulanjan Wijayasekara. Another off spinner. This is good seeing left-handers out there. Bring himself on. That's from around the wicket. So this is causing some panic here. Pizza batsmen need to settle down. Can see the non-striker looking for singles. Tanuja, even in that previous over, the last thing you need is a run out at this moment. You need to play smart cricket. Need to think on your feet. Bowling within himself, bowling wicket to wicket. This is experience for you. There we see that one tossed up. Where they keep trying things. Toss one up. They'll bowl the faster delivery. One that will go on with arm. Taking his time, setting his field. This is good, making the batsman wait. Then again, indecision. One batsman trying to run, the other says no. So Chalaka, I think he knows he needs to stick out there. They need to bat long. This is really good bowling. Bowling to the field. Tanuja, he is yet to get off the mark, so he's under a bit of pressure. That's another brilliant over. Just a one run. Remember, this is in the power play. They've lost 2 wickets. 4 was done. 12 for 2. That's what has happened so far. And Karuna Naik, Gayan Kumar Naik, he just played a stroke which I think he had planned the previous delivery, because there was no, it was not anywhere in the zone where you could have swept it going down on one knee and skying it up. And then Nanak Sandabare trying to just work it out to the leg side, getting a leading edge. Oh, there you see, flighted. Oh, brilliantly fielded. That was brilliant. That was traveling. Managed to just get down in time and get his hands down. Again flighted. This one hit in the air over that fielder. One bounce into the fence. Isuru Sampath giving that air. And Chalaka giving it the treatment it needed. That was pitched up. With just 2 fielders out. There's a deep mid-wicket and a long off. Yeah, that one you see, it's different. Didn't give it that much of air. And that is good cricket by Chalaka after the boundary getting a single. He's got 5 runs in the first 3 deliveries. That's the sort of cricket you need to do to play at the start of the innings. Now you can see the pressure on Tanuja. 6 deliveries, no runs. He is trying various things. He is walking everywhere. Needs to get some control. Needs to play the ball on its merits, and I think he's get off the mark. Finally, think his nerves will settle with that shot. That might calm him down a bit. There we see that delivery again. Doesn't turn, goes on with the arm. What a brilliant spell this has been. 3 overs, 2 for 12 so far from Isuru Sampath, and after 5, it's 18 for 2.
Bowling card for HNB Assurance. Isuru Sampath taking 2 wickets. So far the highlight of the bowlers. Just given away 12 runs in his 3 overs. They've got a good bowling lineup. Dasis Manchanayaka playing premier cricket for Sri Lanka in Sri Lanka. Now Pasindu Pathum brought in to bowl his medium pace. Four men inside the ring on the offside. "34 matches for Pasindu, 43 wickets, best bowling of 5 wickets for 40. Handy figures. In there, there's a fielder positioned at long on. The captain, Shalaka Tivanka, is eyeing a big one. He's not panicked. He plays his shots, getting those singles. Just like that. He's definitely looking to play a long inning, which is needed at this moment for Pizza Hut. Hit the pads. A slight appeal by the bowler, but the umpire is not interested. Pasindu Pathum starting off nicely, just given away 2 runs in his 3 deliveries. In the air again, but safe. They cannot take unnecessary risks. That's what wickets can do. 2 wickets down inside the power play. Dulanjana and co did the right thing taking those wickets. Full toss on the offside. This time he missed out for sure. Shalaka Tivanka. It was slightly on the lower side. Eight from 14 for Shalaka Tivanka, the skipper for Pizza Hut. This time rocked back, but Pasindu Pathum did the right thing, bowling on the good length. End of the 6th over. Pizza Hut 21 for 2. Isuru Sampath has been brought back to bowl the last over in his quota. Already bowled 3 overs, taken 2 wickets for 12. Bowled so well. He contained those runs, took the important wickets. Now bowling to Tanuja Lakshan. This is an important wicket as well. Playing on the onside. He's always looking to score off that leg side. That can be something the bowling team can look at. Good delivery. He's bowling brilliantly at the moment. Isuru Sampath. His body stature doesn't suggest that he's so athletic, but he's a brainy cricketer. Good delivery again. Fielders are on their toes, not letting the batters to change ends. Again played defensively by Shalaka Tivanka. Current run rate isn't that healthy. 3.3 at the moment. It's in the air and gone. That's Isuru Sampath for you. I was mentioning that he is a brainy cricketer, a thinking cricketer. He laid the trap in front of Shalaka Tivanka. Beg your pardon. And Shalaka fell for it. Easy. Now 3 wickets for Isuru Sampath. Shalaka Tivanka has to go. 8 runs of 19 deliveries. Pizza Hut 22 for 3 now. The new batter is in. Not healthy conditions for his team. A huge task on his hands at the moment. Tilina Chandeepa, 62 matches, more than 1,000 runs, highest runs of 77, averaging almost 22. Nicely tossed up. Good over. And 3 wickets for Isuru Sampath in his quota. Very good display of bowling. Pizza Hut 22 for 3. Tariq Nazir is going to be introduced into the attack. After 7 overs, 22 for 3, Pizza Hut in trouble. Current run rate is at 3.1. They've got the batters who can control the situation. Now this is Tariq Nazir. 59 matches, 90 wickets. A genuine wicket taker, as the figures suggest. It's in there. Went over the infield. They are running for the second. And complete. Good running by the batters. They judged it perfectly. Again tossed up. Played on the leg side for a single. Three runs already in this over. Just 2 deliveries delivered. Good bowling. He's looking to hit that good length on the stumps. Always in that line of stumps. Oh, there's turn. There's spin. Not easy for the batters. Again goes back on the back foot. This time it bounces. Now we have seen everything a spinner would love to see on a pitch. Spin, bounce. Oh, that's a misfield. But the fielder is coming around it. 2 runs for Tilina Chandeepa. He's off the mark with that couple. End of the 8th over. Pizza Hut 27 for 3. Another bowling change. Milind Sanjay to bowl his first over in this inning. Another leg spinner, you see. Milind Sanjay, 40 matches, 77 wickets. Another strike bowler. No wonder he's a leg spinner. They are known to take wickets. This is how strong this HNB Assurance side is. Driven down the ground. Just a single to Tanuja. These spinners give it a lot of air. They always look to take wickets. Once again, a brilliant display of spin bowling by HNB Assurance at the moment. Now the projected score has gone down to 66. Concerning facts for the batting team. Driven. But there's protection at long off. Two runs so far in this over. Two more deliveries to be bowled. Good start for Milinda Sanjaya. Oh, again, that bounce. This could be interesting as the game progresses. On the back foot, straight away. Another single to end the over. 3 runs off it. 9 overs completed. 30 for 3. Tariq Nasir to continue. Gave away 5 runs in his first over. Trying to be cheeky, the keeper couldn't collect it. 2 runs to Pizza Hut. He tried to play this shot in a previous occasion too. Wasn't successful. Neither this time. He was looking good playing down the ground, playing those drives. Another single. Now slowly, this pair is trying to lay down that foundation that the top order couldn't do for them. In there for a while, but safe. Another single to Tilina. He's doing the right thing. He's allowing his senior partner to take up more of the strike, taking those singles. Again, spin and bounce. Interesting to see these batters on the back foot against all these spinners. That shows how much of bounce this pitch has offered. In the gap, and it's running towards the boundary. Good work by the fielder at the boundary. 3 runs completed by the batters. Here's the replay. Good footwork. Football World Cup is also coming in this year. Trying to sweep, big appeal by the bowler, but the umpire denies. 10 overs completed, Pizza Hut 3 down for 37.
So at the halfway mark, it's 37 for 3. Not what Pizza Hut would have needed after winning the toss and deciding to bet. The bet goes in the air as well. Just a 1 run. Milinda Sanjay done well so far. That's a nice shot. That's very well played. Playing. He has to be cautious playing against the turn. But that was full in his arc. But he has to be careful because that could go right up in the air because the ball is turning and it's turning away from the right hander. Needs to be a bit careful with that shot. Better off playing it straight over the bowler's head. This time cut well. Good bit of fielding there on the boundary. But not before the batsmen have completed 2. This is where general leg spinners, they can go for a bit of runs. But also they would pick up wickets if they get it right. There again, this one is in there, it's swept. That's what I was saying. He was playing that shot. I called that. Because you're sweeping against the spin. Unless you connect it properly, you're going to hit it in the air. That was asking for trouble. Chill in a very connected one well, so maybe have thought that that was his lucky day. But there we see, he's playing clearly against the turn. A very well judged catch in the deep. Not easy. Goes that high. Caught Tasun Nabewardana. Bowled the Sanjay Fernando for 10. That's the 4th wicket down. It's 44 for 4. So Dular Fernando, the new batsman. 1,323 runs, 102 not out. A strike rate of 86. So certainly can handle the bat. Batting at number 6. So this will give a lot of confidence to the leg spinner. And on this matting surface, he'll get a lot of bounce. That one keeping low. Dular off the mark. That's the end of over number 11. It's 45 for 4. Will be Tariq to continue. Just bowled 2 overs for 10. All the bowlers doing their job. That run trying to cut it but takes the bottom edge. That will run into the boundary for 4. Pizza Hut, they will take those runs. They won't mind how it comes. Fernando. There we see that again. Bottom edge of the bat. It runs down. This ground is pretty fast. I think that piece of field will run into the boundary. There you see that flighted but bowled it very slow. The batsman had to wait for it. I think the batsman, he saw it coming. Slightly short and cut away for a single. Should be Assurance won't mind the singles. Yeah, we see that one flighted. Draws the batsman into that drive. Gets an edge but doesn't carry to the fielder. Tariq also lots of experience. There again, this time Tanaja manages to get a single. The 50 up for Pizza Hut. Coming the 12th over. Quite slow progress after winning the toss and elected to bat. See again how slow it is. Batsman has to wait for it. End of another good over. Tariq has completed his third run for 16 and it's 51 for 4 after 12. That's what has happened so far. The Sanja will continue. Again, you can see that ball. There was a shot for catch it, but in the gap. Matter of time now that Tanuj has been there for 25 deliveries. I think he might have to take on the middle of being the chief scorer now. Try to get most of the strike. Good bit of fielding there by Isuru. It's like a good game so far. 3 wickets, 2 cotton balls. Good fielding now in the covers. This is much better cricket, playing it on its merits, letting it pitch and turn, then playing it into that offside to those gaps. Just need to kick on, try to get close to that 100-run mark. That one he moved in under the line of the stump, made sure he was outside the off stump and then swept it all along the ground. That's a brilliant shot by Tarnaj, and like I said, he needs to get a move on now. That was a very good shot. This is good. A boundary and a single. That ends another over. 7 runs in that over. Slightly expensive after that boundary, but 13 done. It's 58 for 4. Lanchana just the 1 run for in 1 over. Not come back to bowl again, so we might see him coming on very soon. Spinner's doing most of the bowling. Thus Manchanaka brought back in. Open the bowling from that end. Coming back for his second over. That one going on with the arm. Oh, given. That was a delayed reaction. Manchanaka thought he had his man. Tular Fernando has to walk back for 7. Probably bowler. That is Manchanaka. And it's 59 for 5. Sliding further. So it's Jamal, the new batsman. That's Jamal Jayasuriya. 250s, 52, not at his highest, striking at 91. So pretty decent. A good average of 29. Left-hander. So he'll need to, if he can keep that strike rate up. Okay. They need to at least get up to 100. No. Off the mark, but not the way he would have liked it. Inside edge. Manchanaka has 1 for 6 now. Well, that's another wicket. What's happening here? Tanuj, he needed to be there because he saw his partner fall. Thought he needed to be there and bat those 20 overs. 6 plus 2 balls remaining, and he throws his wicket away. It was tossed up, but there was no need to be playing that in there, and a good catch there by it was, I think, Virinder. And now Tanuj Laksha goes for 22 of 29. And is this the end of Pizza Hut? 60 for 6 in the 14th. Yes, Manic good. High score 51, 72 strike rate, averaging 13, 483 runs from 14 innings. Oh, he comes and goes. What is Banchanaika doing here? 3 wickets in the over. I think even Dasis Banchanaika can't imagine his luck. Look at that wide, short wide. And it's that man, Isuru Sampath, again, another catch. Ball is following him, and he's hanging on to everything that comes his way. Isuru Sampath takes another. Dasis Banchanaika picks up 3. Yes, doesn't trouble the scorer. 60 for 7 in the 14th. This is going to be interesting now. Dasis Banchanaika on a hat trick. He's already picked up 3 wickets in the over, but 2 in successive deliveries. Can he pick up 1 more here? Madhuka Dissanayaka, 109 of strike rate, but 29 not out is his highest, 277 runs. So at the moment, what they need is someone to just stick out there and make sure they bat the 20 overs. Here comes the hat-trick delivery. This is up in the air. Could that be taken? Yes, it is, and that's the hat-trick for Dasis Banchanaika. I think the first hat-trick in this tournament. And not sure what these batsmen are thinking. That's the first hat-trick sure in this tournament. And in this new year, Banchanaika, he bowled his first over for 4 runs, then bought back. Not sure what he was thinking. That was a very good catch. I think that was Abhishek Javira, was it? Yes, it was. Yes, Abhishek Javira hanging one. But that was quite early in the over. These were the 3 wickets that bought him. That was the second. Fielders couldn't believe it. And then this, a brain fade by that batsman, knowing that that was his last ball in that over, as well as the hat-trick delivery, and went and played it in the air. Now bowling with 2 slips. A slip and a gully basically. Or 2 slips. You'll see that last week of the hat-trick delivery. Going for the glory shot, tried to hit him for a 6, and a very well judged catch there. Could he pick up a fifer? Again played in there. Just 2 bounces to that field. It's a Pathum. It's the right-handers that have had the problem with Manchanayaka. So let's see. You can see the 2 slips coming into play. So the slip and a gully. That's Sachindu. So these 2 batsmen playing a bit more sensible cricket than some of the batsmen earlier. Playing along the ground, playing it into the gaps, taking the singles. You can see Dasis already has considered 3 singles in this over. Again in there, but very well placed, I would say, into the fence. So that's the first boundary that Manchanayaka conceded in his 3rd over. That was in there, slightly away from that fielder, but nicely placed. 2 fielders on the boundary. Couldn't do anything. It's 16 overs done. It's 69 for 8.
$69 for 8. Dasis Manchanayaka got a hat-trick. That has been the highlight in this innings. Now Tariq Nazir is back to ball his 4th over. Well flighted up. That was asking the batter to come forward and play on the front foot. Typical spinner's invitation. That's a single to Sachindu. Now Chamal is the key. If he can carry this innings through the next 4 overs, they will get somewhere around 90 to 100. Tariq Nazir putting his men in the right places. Still got a slip. Spinning into the left-hander. Chamal Jayasuriya. He's a driver, but there's not much fielders on the offside. That's interesting. 2 men at the boundary. And just 1 inside the ring. Apart from that slip. Up in the air. Oh, dropped. An all-important catch on the way of finishing that innings off. So the luck is there with Chamal Jayasuriya. That was a sitter. Oh. Good delivery. Spinning away and getting that bounce as well. Last delivery coming up. Pulled down the ground. Just a single to Sachindu Vijayasinghe. That ends the 17th over. Pizza Hut 8 down for 71. Dasis Manchanayake is back. He has already got 4 wickets. 4 in the same over. His second over marked a hat-trick and another wicket. This is good batting by Sachindu. Shows lots of sense. Just trying to carry this innings until the 20th over. Now this is against Chamal. Driven away in between square leg and mid wicket. Manchanayake in his last over, 4 more deliveries for him to complete a 5-wicket haul. Well floated up, inviting the batter to drive. Now there's a short mid-wicket, 1 slip. This one is on the off. The fielder is quickly around it. Just 1 run. $75 for 8. In there again. There was a bit of risk. Thulanjana, the skipper, was right there. A few steps forward would have got him. Full toss. That's through to the sweeper. Just a single. Good return throw by the fielder. Dasis Manchanayake finishes off in style. 4 wickets for 16 in his 4 overs. After 18 overs, Pizza Hut 76 for 8. Pasidhu Patum has been given the ball to bowl his second over. Just gave away 3 runs in his first over. This is good captaincy by Thulanjana Vijayasinghe. So much experience behind him. Oh, that's a wide. Not a good start for the 19th over. Pasidhu Pathum got to back up his partners, his other bowlers, who have done a good job so far. Full toss on the offside, straight to the fielder. That's a miss out. He could have put it anywhere on the offside had he wanted. Now here's Pathum again. He was trying to walk down the wicket, again a wide by Pasidhu Pathum. That's the second wide in this over. Edged past that fielder to third man. That's a boundary, a welcome boundary for Chamal Jayasuriya. All important runs in the last few overs. No chance for that fielder to stop it. Moves the score up to 82 for 8. Again on that driving length. A single down to long on. Dulanjana, the skipper, is there. Now this could be an opportunity for the bowler to get his target correct. Seven runs so far in this over. 3 more deliveries left as well. Good delivery, nicely managed by the Isuru Kumaranayaka. 14 matches, runs of 122, highest runs of 68. Not an easy task for the last man to stand. These bowlers are all confident. Nicely played for a single by Isuru Kumaranayaka. Now Chamal Jayasuriya is on strike. He's got 2 deliveries to better the total. Milinda Sanjay getting ready. Coming down the wicket and straight onto the stumps this time. That's the 3rd wicket for Milinda Sanjay and the last wicket in this innings, as Pizza Hut wrapping up for 92. Brilliant display by the bowling team. They were asked to bowl first and they had these plans correct. From the first over, they were on the opposition. They were all over them. So 92 all out for Pizza Hut. The target would be 93 for HNB Assurance. This is the last wicket that Milinda Sanjay got. 3rd wicket for him. So HNB should be happy with the target that they set themselves. Brilliant display all around. Bowling and fielding, they did it right. Four wickets for Manchanayaka, including a hat-trick, and 3 wickets for Milinda Sanjay. Three for Isuru Sampath. This is the toss. They had somewhere around a target somewhere around 160 to 180, but all of these wickets, Isuru Sampath started off pretty nicely. The second wicket, and then this pair tried to up the ante, but Thanura fell off. Then Lakshan played a few good shots. This is Manchanayaka's dream over. The second wicket in that over, the third one in that over. This was on a hat-trick, and then he completed the hat-trick. A hat-trick and a wicket, 4 wickets in that over. And Chamal Jayasuriya was the only man standing for Pizza Hut. And Sachindu Vijay tried to add more runs in the last over. Chamal Jayasuriya was the last man to go. HNB Assurance is relatively the happy camp. All the spectators are happy as well. Now the target would be 93. Pizza Hut scored 92. The target would be 93 for HNB Assurance when they come out to bat. This is the batting card for Pizza Hut. Gayan Kumaranayaka just stayed there for 2 deliveries. Didn't trouble the scorers. Sahan Dabare, Shalaka Tivanka, the captain, couldn't make much. Tanuja Lakshan scored 22 of 29. None of these batters could carry on their innings. Got small starts, but didn't manage to hang on. 6 extras, a well-disciplined display by the bowling team. 92 all out. Isuru Sampath got 3 wickets for 13 in his 4 overs. Thus is Manchanayaka, 4 wickets including a hat-trick. He's the pick of the bowlers for me today. And Dulanjana Vijay was very economical. Just 3 runs in the 2 overs he bowled. Pasindu Pathum bowled 2 overs for 13. Tariq Nasir 4 overs for 19. Milinda Sanjay got 3 wickets including the last wicket for 24. So the target stays at 93.
to win. I think this will be short work, knowing the batting capability of HNB Assurance. I think Pizza winning the toss in the morning, electing to bat first. I think just that their batsmen were to be blamed. Played some horrendous strokes at the start. Now we see, I think the two batsmen Abhishek Jaivir and I think that's Tasun, the two openers. Tasun generally will go after the bowling, and Abhishek generally will play the anchor role. That's what's needed. 93 of 120 deliveries. Just a matter of how quickly they'll want to get those 93, because they had a very big win in the their first game on the 15th, getting something like 202. Pizza just managing the 92 in 19.5 overs. I think they did well to get to 92, losing quick wickets early on to bat 19.5 overs. One stage we thought that they might not even get to that stage. Just waiting for the names to appear. We know the two openers. Yes, Abhishek, the left hand, will be on strike. Jamal Jayasuriya starts off proceedings from the SSC end. That's Jamal Jayasuriya. 3 for 21, his best. 21 wickets in 27 matches. 6.83 the economy. Just 4.7 runs per over required. This so Pizza, that's Abhishek Jaivir. 26 is his average, and he is off the mark with a neatly clipped shot to the leg side for a single. And HNB Assurance off the mark. Tasuna Bevardhana is the guy who will go after the bowling. He's a dasher. Like to see what he has done so far. And he also plays it into the cover, so that's good running by the two. So both batsmen now off the mark. 91 required from 116 deliveries. Abhivardhana likes to play, and that's the way he will play. If he sticks out there, this 93 will be very short. This is
Hit down the ground, but there's protection. 1 run to Thurstan, the opener, it's not all about aggression. He's taking calculated risk. A very thoughtful batter. Now Abhishek Jayavira, the left-hander, is on strike. Hit a boundary 2 overs earlier. Coming down the wicket and putting it away nicely. The umpire signals 6. A beautiful shot. Whenever the left-hander plays this shot, it looks so good in the eye. Once more. This time a boundary. They are in a hurry to achieve that target, to chase down 93. Good batting. He's sizing up the left armour, taking up the responsibility, not allowing the right-hander to take the attack. Once more, it's down the ground, but the fielder is coming around it. Just 1 run. 11 runs, 12 runs already in this over. Now the attacker is on strike, Thurstan. What can he do? Trying to do the same, but ending up with a single. Moving on to the last ball of this over. An expensive one. Jayavira is putting it over the fielder at long on for 6. The second 6, is it? No, it's a 4. Signals the umpire. The fielder was a few steps in. He could have stayed on the boundary. The batters are playing some attacking shots. 6 overs done, 63 for no loss. Pretty clear. The reply has been perfect so far. Now Shalaka Tiwanka, the skipper, has taken the ball. "24 matches, 30 wickets for him. Best bowling figures of 4 for 19. He's bowling to a man who has been hitting it hard and long. This time an edge to short third man. Now all the boundary riders are at the edge of the boundary. It's up in the air. Askaya, who is taking it? Kumara Nayaka takes an easy catch. So Thurstan will have to depart. He was trying to hit it down the ground. A leading edge. Well judged catch by Gayan Kumara Nayaka. Thurstan Abewardena scored 28 of 15. Got them the start that they wanted. HNB Assurance 63 for 1. Lahiru Sitpriya is the new batter in. 17 innings, 665 runs. He has got a century behind his back and 4 50s. A check drive down to extra cover. Taking a good look around the ground. Now Shalaka Tivanka. Nicely placed for a single. Good running by the batters. Quick response by the non-striker Abhishek Jayavira. Let's take a look at the replay. The non-striker was quick off the blocks. That's the first run scored off Shalaka Tivanka. He's running in. That's another single. This is good running, good cricket by the batters. If they cannot hit him for a boundary, get those singles, get the scoreboard ticking. Good delivery to end the over. Good over from the bowling perspective. Got a wicket after 7 overs, 65 for 1. The batting card so far, Abhishek Jayavira not out on 35 of 24. Hit 6s and 4s. Dasun Abewardena hit 3 6s and a 4. He was taken by Gayan Kumaranayaka, bowled by Shalaka Tivanka. Now Gayan Kumaranayaka is with the ball. Took a catch earlier. Easy single for Abhishek Jayavira. Kumaranayaka couldn't do much with the bat, but he took a catch previously. His confidence must be better now. Required run rate is just about 2. It has become easy for the batting team. They are getting those singles, not getting stuck at the crease. Good delivery, nicely managed by Jayavira. Scampers for a single. We are in the 8th over. The total is 68 for 1. There's that bounce. It's pretty uneven, especially when the spinners are bowling. It's not easy to manage that bounce with spin. Again, 3 runs and 2 dot deliveries. Now Lairu Sithpriya is doing the right thing. He's not in a hurry. He's letting the scoreboard ticking. This time has to be a wide, called wide by the umpire, and 2 byes added as well. So this will be the extra ball, extra delivery that Kumaranayaka will have to bowl. An easy single down to square leg. That ends the 8th over. HNB Assurance chasing down a target of 93 on 72 for 1. Bowling card so far. Shalaka Tivanka, the skipper, has been the only bowler to take a wicket. And he's continuing with the ball. A half shot by the batter. Indecisive in that moment. There you go. Many runs square of the wicket. That suggests the pace of the ball has been taken off. Now Jayavira on strike after an over. Kumaranayaka to bowl the 10th over of this innings. Trying to play the paddle. Not the right option at this moment. They are just 17 runs short. They've got 65 deliveries to get those runs. So nothing fancy. Bowled faster this time. Kumaranayaka playing with the mind of the batter. Shorter this time. They're running for a single. Good throw. A direct hit. But no harm done. Lahiru Sithpriya was quick from the non-striker's end. There you go. Good delivery again. On the good length. But the line can be improved. Can be more towards the batter. Again, a cutter type of a delivery. Single to the batting team. Just 2 runs so far in this over. Now the runs have dried up. Shalaka Tivanka bowled a very good previous over. And now Gayan Kumaranayaka following up with some good deliveries. Not the right option once more by Abhishek Jayavira. That ends the 10th over. H&B Assurance 78 for 1.
So look at those two wagon wheels going in two different directions. At the halfway mark, 78 for 1. It's 15 runs needed. And take away 6 from that. Just 9 runs needed now. That was a massive hit by Lairu. Pitched up. Right in the slot. Lairu targets that side screen. Abhishek on 38 of 30. Lairu 14 of 16. Goes big again. This is it there. This will be taken. Yes, it is. With 9 runs needed, Lairu perishes. Was trying that same thing, but just went in there. That was a wider delivery. Pat turning in his hand and slicing it. A good well judged catch there. So passing to Patum, the new batsman. Pasindu Pathum 96 as his highest average in 39, a very good average and a very good strike rate of 102, 1150. So he's been amongst the runs most of the time. If you can have average of 39, that is, you've been scoring almost every game. Still no hundreds, and definitely not going to get one in this game as well. Just 5 or 6 runs needed. Just about being not out, maybe get that average closer to the 40s. It's 84 for 2 in 10.2 overs. Just 9 runs needed now, 58 deliveries. It's a matter of how fast they can get these runs. Shalaka Tivanka has picked up both wickets to fall. Pinned only get to take wickets in this innings. Bowling is third over 2 for 13. Been decent even after that 6. Not for that, just imagine his figures. Been just 2 for 7. Abhishek this time goes big over a short extra covers head. Looking for the second, but says no. Brings a pass into onto strike. 7 required. Just plays it gap there. No fielders in the 30th circle on the leg for Pasindu Pathum. The only field in the circle was at fine leg, short fine leg. This is good. 3 overs, 2 for 15. That's Abhishek Javier's wagon wheel. Scored a lot of runs on the off. It's pretty good on that off side. So 11 done. It's 87 for 2. What's happened so far? Abhishek still not out there. 39 of 32, 2 sixers and 5 fours. Thurstan Abe worth 28 of 15. That strike rate always above the 150 mark. Rohit Priya was the other batsman out. This is what Pasithu Pathum is good at. He can bat long. He knows that does need to do much, but try and finish this off. 6 needed now. Just 5 needed. That went from ball coming back in. Lucky not to get an edge because that would have certainly run onto the stumps. That had hit the edge of the bat. That plays it into the covers, a quick single. This should be a very big win. The context of runs, the net run rate for HNB Assurance. The city right at the top. They'll even. Oh, a misfield. Won't run to the boundary, but Patho will come back for the second. Into the 90s now, so just 2 runs needed. Families as well. Is 3.4. Yep. Been a bit worried, thinking it might go to the field. So 92 now for 2. Scores are level. Just 1 needed. Will they finish it in this over? Takes it. That's the game for HNB Assurance by 8. So we'll have a look at the highlights. This was that was the first 6. Then the second. Then Abhishek in that same over, they've got 20 runs, 2 sixers, as well, and 2 fours from Abhishek. Abhishek continued. That was also a massive hit. That's enjoyed his stay out there. That was a very good shot for 6 on the offside. Loves that area. The first wicket. That was the end of the game. HNB Assurance winning a handsome 8 wickets. We'll have a look at the match summary. Yeah, that was what happened in the morning. Pits are winning the toss, selected to bat first and were bowled out for 92 in 19.5 overs. Tanuja Lakshan getting 22, Jamal Jayasuriya 17 and Sachindu Vijay Singh at 12. Thus is Manchanaika getting the first hat-trick of the tournament, 4 for 17, all 4 wickets coming in 1 over. Isuru Sampak 3 for 13, he's the destroyer who started it all. And Milinda Sanjay, the leg spinner, 3 for 27. Just needed 12 overs to get that 93 runs, losing 2 wickets. Abhishek Javir remained on 41 not out of 35 deliveries. Tasun Abhewardhana 28 of 15 as usual, and Lairu Sipriya 14 of 7. 12 overs for that 92. Shalaka Tiwanka the best, the skipper, 2 for 15. And this is the table now. HNB Assurance, like I said, sitting right on top. Played 2, 1, 2, 4 points, and look at that net run rate, plus 4.6. That's a massive amount. They had a big win against EB Creasy, and now against Pizza Hut, and Pizza Hut won their first match and now losing this. So this is how it stands, and unfortunately we were down to have 2 games today, but the second game has been postponed due to some reasons which we are not exactly sure of. You can see the ground being watered, so there won't be a second game today at this venue. If you're following sporty.lk for the other matches, certainly there'll be the second game on at Dali Road and at MCA grounds in the afternoon. So the news from here is that HNB Assurance winning by 8 wickets. And that's it, folks. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you most probably next Saturday when we have live matches in this F Division tournament. Thank you and goodbye.